Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing indoor soccer shoes, and right now I'm going to be starting out with the classic Samba from Adidas. These indoor soccer boots are a little bit heavy. They're probably towards 10 ounces. Has the classic fold down tongue, as you can see right there. It's full grain leather. All of it's leather except for this little bit right there. And then it has a suede right here, which does add extra durability. And you can pick these up for around anywhere from about $70 all the way down to $35, I think I saw them. And that's adult sizes. And this is a size 10 US, size 9.5 UK, and then, yeah, that's basically all that matters. There's other sizes, but these are really good for street soccer. They're durable. I mean, when I say durable, I mean, like, these things are just, I mean, indestructible. I mean, I had a pair for 3 years, and after 3 years of playing soccer, and indoor soccer and street soccer, when I put leather, not polish, but basically when I clean them up, they still looked almost brand new. I mean, they had some scuffs and mars, and they do get wrinkly like that, but that isn't that bad. Next, moving on to the Joma Top Flex, and these are real, if you say they're fake, because it doesn't have the pill sign right there. It's a little sticker. Well, came off on my other boot, so on my other shoe, so I just tore this one off on this side. But this is actually what I wore for 2 years on indoor. You can see the bottom is basically made for indoor. They're all right on street soccer. They're not that good. It has a shooting element right here. This is kind of padded right here, so that's nice. This is a little bit padded. It has guard right there, which the guard does come off, but it does protect the rubber right here and the suede. And the upper, or the upper is sewn to the sole plate and glued, so it's really durable. It has like this foam. It's kind of hard to explain, and these kind of feel heavy in hand a little bit on the heavier side, but they're probably around 7 ounces. They're pretty light, and these are 8.5s in US, and I typically wear a 10. So, you know, I would go, and these are snug. Like, they fit just right. They're tight enough, but they're not too tight to where they constrict your foot. Then I have the Gato 5s, which I have 2 pairs. These are 9.5s in men's, and these are 10s in men's. You have suede right here, which is, it gets stiff when they get wet, unlike these. When these two get wet, it just makes, on the Joma and the Samba, it just makes them softer. On these, it makes it stiffer. So, you know, you may want to watch out about that. The sole plate is basically, it's just made for indoor soccer. It has some foam, which the foam, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of comes out of the side right there, and sometimes when you're cutting really fast, it kind of feels like you're slipping, and I don't really like that. It has a stiff synthetic right here, which is almost like what you used to find on the old Vapors, and you can't really do the hot water trick to these, or it'll pretty much ruin these. The upper is stiff. I've had these for about midway through the summer. I will have had these for a year, and they're still not broken in. As you can see, which with the Jomas, I forgot to show you guys this, but they come like this from the factory. If I can show it to you. And this is from a leather and textile indoor soccer boot. I mean, they're extremely flexible. And I mean, like I said, they kind of feel a little bit on the heavy side. They're not super heavy, but trust me, when you put them on your feet, they're like feathers. I mean, you can't really tell. And when you cut, you can't really feel it. And some people do not like that. I'm not a big fan of it, but you kind of get used to it. The dribbling is exceptional in these. Like, a lot of people are buying the synthetic indoor soccer shoes. I'm not that big of a fan of them. I prefer a leather one because you have better first touch, and a first touch is everything in futsal and indoor and, you know, basically any small-sided game. First touch is everything because, you know, you're going to get the ball and have to, one, pass it back to the other person, or you're going to basically have to try to get around somebody. And the first touch is everything. I've had these for about a year and a half, these Gatos, and they're broken in pretty good. I just don't really like the Gatos that much. I'll give them about a 6 out of 10. They're not that comfortable. They feel lightweight in the hand, but on your feet they feel heavy and constrictive. The Jomas, I'll give a 9 out of 10. And the Sambas, overall, I will give a 9.5 out of 10. Because these are classic. They've lasted for so long with the big tongue, and you can cut the tongue off if you want to. I just fold it down, or I just leave it up. Typically when I'm playing soccer, I fold it down, or when I'm wearing jeans or something. But if I'm wearing shorts, I'll just have it folded up, and I'll tuck these down in there. But and also these are probably one of the most comfortable shoes that you can buy. These, classic Vans, and like boat shoes like Sperry's, Docksiders, things like that. But yeah, these are probably the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn that you can go and play soccer with. You know, and these. If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick these because they kind of have a loose fit to them. But yet when you're running, your foot doesn't slide out of them. With these, they have more so of a wider fit also, like the Sambas, but they still, you know, keep your foot tight in the shoe. So, that's basically it for this review. If you want basically, these will run you about anywhere from $100, which that's overpriced, anywhere down to about $60. I would only pay about $80 for these. For these, they're anywhere. I bought these for like $38 or $30 because like the people didn't know what they had. Basically, like they didn't sell that much soccer stuff, so I was just like, well, you know, I'll just buy another pair. You know, I can just beat on these, which these are durable, but they just aren't that good. The passing's horrible. I mean, you can punt good in these, I will say that, but you know, you're not going to be punting in indoor. I bought these for like $60, but yeah, for a cheap indoor / street soccer shoe, the Samba is the way to go. And they also have the Samba Millennium, which I've been seeing a lot of bad reviews on it. You know, people saying that they're not that durable. I don't know what's up with that. You know, when I think of Samba, I think of a durable old workhorse shoe, basically. I mean, they're durable, they last forever, but overall, the only reason why the Samba beat the Joma is because the Joma is more so intended to be for indoor soccer, whereas with the Samba, you can wear it casually. I mean, you can pretty much, it's very versatile. You can also kind of wear it as a dress shoe, because it's black and white is pretty much just classic. It's got 3 stripes. It's just classic, Whereas when you see neon yellow, a light like a blue, this guy kind of looks like he's been to a rave or he's ready for a party, something like that. Same thing with the all white, the red, white, and blue, which these are pretty patriotic. We'll have to say that. Which I kind of think that these should be like the U.S. Like they had the special edition U.S., but the special edition U.S. ones were like gray, which I didn't really like those. But and these are kind of classic also, black and white. But yeah, that's basically it. And the Jomas are probably the best mid-range that you can buy, like the Elastico series. I've never really been that big of a fan of, but to each their own. Which I like synthetic cleats. I do not like leather cleats, but for indoor soccer, in my opinion, leather is the way to go. But you can buy these pretty much at Dick's, anywhere. These you're gonna have to buy at a soccer store. Same thing with these right here. I caught these at a sporting goods store, but it's very rarely that you catch Nike indoor soccer stuff at somewhere like that. So, see you in the next chapter, and please like and subscribe.